Hello guys, and this is Innocent from Realabyte, and in today's video tutorial I'll be talking about how to the right way to read your files in Pandas. Okay, so this tutorial is for data analysts, data scientists, if you're doing the Python for data science. And let's get right into it, guys. So the first thing you want to do is know the command to read your files. Of course, you must have downloaded your files. So if you don't have a data set to practice this on, you can drop a comment and I'll send you a data set. Okay, so first you want to create a folder for your project. So I'll just show you what I mean by create a folder for your project. So I'm going to create a folder and I'm just going to call this okay, Pandas. Okay, so I'm going to create a folder and I'll call this folder Pandas. Now the next thing is, this folder is currently empty, as you can see. You want to download your data into this folder. Okay, so wherever you're getting your data from, make sure you put your data in a specific folder. So the folder must not be called Pandas. You can name the folder whatever you want, but make sure your file is inside the same folder. And in few minutes from now, you are going to see why this is important. Okay, now this will make reading files in Pandas very easy, and note that this is for beginners. Okay, so this tutorial is directed at beginners doing data science. I've seen this a lot. Oh, I can't read my files in Pandas, I get error, the paths, blah blah blah. So let's solve this right away. So I have a data set right here, and I'm just going to get that data and I'll input that data into this folder. So let me do that quickly. So I've downloaded the data set, guys. So I'll just find where I have that data set and I will put that into the folder. Okay, so just going to find the data set right here, like so. Alright, so let's say I've downloaded this data set, and this is just the Titanic data. This is a very popular data set you can get online, but if you don't know where to get this data set, drop a comment in the comment section and I'll post a link for you to download this. Okay, now I have this Titanic data. The next thing I want to do is fire up my Jupyter. Okay, so I'm using Anaconda version 3 right here. Okay, so you can see this version of Anaconda. I don't know about lower versions, but this version of Anaconda is stable and will work very well for you. So generally make sure you have the latest version of Anaconda, the latest version of Python, and this tutorial will work as you see it right here. Okay, so give it some time to load, and once this loads, now this is the part that is very important. I'm going to launch the Jupyter notebook. When the Jupyter notebook launches, so this is Jupyter notebook. Now note, don't just click on new right away. Okay, go to the folder which you have created, and the folder which I created is on desktop and it's on Pandas. So you can see this folder right away. Now inside this folder where I have my data set is where I'll be creating my new Jupyter file. I hope you got that. So you have to create a folder where it's easily recognizable. I use my desktop. Open Jupyter, navigate to your desktop. Inside the folder you just created where you have your data set, make sure that is the same folder you are actually launching a new Jupyter notebook, guys. This is important. Now once you've done this, the next thing you want to do is import Pandas. So I'm going to import Pandas as PD, and if you don't know what I'm doing from here, you have to go back to the Pandas tutorial, the beginning. Okay, So I'll drop a link for you to learn pandas from scratch, and you have to first import pandas as PD right here in the first cell. I'm going to use the shift and enter because I'm on Windows. So you can see I have no errors, so I've successfully imported pandas. Now the next thing is you want to read your CSV file. Now pandas has a command to read CSV file, and that command is simply, I'm just going to create a variable called df for data frame, and I'm going to or I can call it anything, not just df. I can just call it file. I don't know, I like calling it df. So this is the file I want to read, and that file, the command to read that is pd.read_csv. okay, so this pd.read_csv is the command to read my file. Next, inside this bracket, I'm going to open a single quotes, and I'm going to give it the path to the file. When I say the path, I'm talking about this is what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go back to that folder, right? This folder. Now this is Titanic data, right? I'm on Titanic data. Now what you want to do really is click on Titanic data, right? And you are going to see okay, I'm just showing you like a long way to do this. Don't worry, I'll show you the shortcut to do this. So just click on properties. When you click on properties, you are going to see the paths. Okay, so you can see this location, right? So it's this location you need to copy. Okay, so you need to copy this location, guys. So I'm just going to show you like so. Control C. So I've copied this location. Now you need to pay attention, guys, because this is very important. This is very important. Now this location is what you need to do, and you need to paste there, right? And of course you need to now end it with your Titanic. You need to end that with Titanic.csv, right? So I have so this is what you need to end it with, Titanic_data.csv, because this is the name of the data set. Now this is what most people do, right? They read their data with the entire path. Okay, now if you save your data inside a folder and you are opening the same folder, you are launching a new notebook in the same folder where your data is, you don't need to give it all this right here. So you don't need to do all this. Now let me show you one thing that happens frequently. Shift enter, it is going to work because this is actually the path, right, of this particular data. But even if I do this, so let me just show you df.head file.head, for instance. So you see that this is going to work. So the data was correctly copied, right? Now even if I just delete all this right here and I just put the name of the data set, because the data set is in the same folder where I'm creating the new Jupyter notebook, it's still going to work. Okay, so you can see I've done shift enter, I'm on a new cell and I don't have errors. Okay, so let's see that I don't have errors. I'm just going to do file.info, and you can see I have information about the file. Okay, so this is how you can easily read your data without having any errors. Okay, so of course if you stick with me long enough, in the next tutorial when we're back, I'm going to work on this Titanic data set and show you in pandas how you can actually extract some useful information, how you can understand what the data set is, and how you can understand how you can extract useful information from this data set. So thank you for watching this one, guys. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you've not, and make sure you share this video so a whole lot of newbies out there can actually know exactly how they can read their data set without having any errors. If you're trying to read your data set and you have errors, just drop a comment and I will see how we can help you figure out the errors together. And cheers to your learning. See you in the next one, guys.